people that right now what is happening is T-Lock Denti and FX Lunchables versus Chic and Chuky.
The winner of this match actually gets the opportunity to play against Jutsu and Little Pack in losers semis, I believe.
Which would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Because both of these teams have distinct advantages and disadvantages, which, depending on who wins, you'll get to know what those are. Denti content to just charge his limit. Now Lunchables with a real low recovery. So the biggest advantage that blue team has here now is that neither of the two characters on the green team like swords very much.
Definitely true. Ness has very short limbs, as does Luigi. Neither of them like dealing with the big old sword.
Lunchables with a random up smash.
Perhaps looking for the jab conversion from Denti, but he got interrupted.
All right, knocking Chic off stage. Chic, a very hard guy to nail down off stage. Really good with the recovery. Wow, what a nice back air.
The insurance.
Yeah, the insurance. Just in case that limit wasn't powerful enough for you, order now and you'll get a free soft spot back air. Up B, Chuky, good DI to miss the ledge. Now Lunchables going for some crazy stuff and getting killed.
Definitely going ham.
Oh, wow, Denti
SDing right there. Very unorthodox.
Forgetting that he was facing the incorrect direction. Oh, Chuky is going for the bad stuff. He was hoping Denti would not double jump, but he did, because Denti knows. Denti has played Austin before. He knows what kind of shenanigans befall a Ness on the Smashville platform.
Ness on the Smashville platform is terrifying, to say the least.
Up smash will do it.
Yep, catching that neutral get up. Now Chic is alone with two swordsmen.
You know, if we had just had Roy,
the plunger.
I really had something to say, but now it's gone. The only thing that remains is Lunchables' dead body. All right, Chic coming. Lunchables not confident enough to try to punish that with the downer, which certainly would have killed.
I mean, last time he went out, he got Luigi
That's
Cyclone.
fair enough, actually.
So you know what? If that's the last thing that happened when I tried an offstage interaction, I might not go off stage.
I would have just gotten Luigi Cyclone twice. Now he can down air because he used the Cyclone. Okay, back throw to get Denti off stage. The up smash again. I don't know, why would we even need NASA or a space program when you can just get the astronaut to 200% and then hit him with Roy's up smash?
I'm sure it would not hurt a bit.
No. That's why these characters keep doing this. It doesn't hurt. Wow, up B, almost killing his teammate, but Denti lucky to have the limit on deck to keep him surviving. And now the up B. Did Chic just perfect shield that F smash?
He certainly did, but he wasn't ready for the coverage from Denti crossing him up with the neutral air afterwards.
Oh my goodness! And Denti tried to save him with the forward air for some reason. And now it's down to Lunchables to get it against Chic and Chuky.
I mean, he's targeting the right player for sure.
Yeah, I mean, when Chic is gone, so is that tornado kill potential.
I mean, he's also at a very high percent, definitely a possibility to take that stock and then focus on a 1v1 with Chuky.
Oh, good. Okay, I know we talk about how Lunchables' movement is fantastic, but that was like extra fantastic.
That was pretty.
That was awesome.
That was not only functional, but also...
Look at this man's movement. You cannot match Lunchables' movement no matter what game you play. It's always gorgeous, and partly it's because he plays Roy, and
got clipped by the tail.
Chic and Chuky with a surprising Game 1 win, I would say. I think they were definitely the underdogs going into that.
Chic and Chuky definitely, you know, they're a known team around here, but when you put them up against Lunchables and Denti, kind of expect Lunchables and Denti to come out on top.
Yeah.
They definitely kept it close and also, you know, took the first game.
I mean, Denti and Lunchables is having problems against the brother teams, it seems. Chic and Chuky, of course, brothers as well.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I did not know that.
Here's another fact. Chuky is like one of the coolest people ever. He has a really slick haircut, which you can't see because it's pressed up against a black shirt, and he drives a really cool car. Like, if he stepped out of his car with aviator sunglasses on, even Cameron Diaz would melt into a puddle.
Well, I learned something today.
Anyways, game 2. It's on Town and City, which I think this definitely benefits the team of swords.
Yeah, I mean, last time a lot of their deaths were gimps, so it doesn't matter what the stage, boundaries are. But if they get earlier kills off of the top and off the sides against these two other players that they weren't getting kills from, it might swing the tides in their favor.
And of course, the platforms are very important. The more platforms you have, the better you're going to do as a swordsman. That Chuky just going for a lot of... Okay, Chic. All right.
Chic, stop talking about Chuky. It's all about Chic.
No, it's all about Chic right now with that up B. Lunchables, again, losing... Even without getting the tornado, he still loses an early stock to Luigi.
I mean, that's just what Luigi does in doubles.
Yeah, but now Chic's got to go up against one of the many Luigi masters of your... Denti did like 30 dash dances.
I mean...
Look at him.
Wow. The mind games.
The mind games. Is he going to go back and do it again? Of course he is.
I did want to say, even though both Ness and Luigi are a lot more potent in doubles, putting them together creates one giant weakness, and that's that both of them have a very long recovery. Takes a lot of time to go. So if you throw one off stage, you can spend a lot of time focusing the other as one gets back.
Exactly. I wanted to point out something really interesting that Chic decided to do was Chuky was chasing Denti off stage with PK Thunder, and Denti was going to recover and hit Chuky. So for whatever we would have hit him for, 11-12%. And so instead, Chic just hits him with a 5% fireball, and Chuky runs away. I think that was really smart.
That is pretty smart.
Chuky double jumping to get out of the situation, but leaving Chic alone. Really ballsy to go in through that cross slash, but will do it. Wow,
Ooh.
Denti scared me there.
Chic getting very aggressive with this edge guard.
Well, it's a little addicting. You get one, and once you pop, you just can't stop.
Thought I was
Smash?
watching Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U, not a Pringles commercial.
Is it Pringles?
That is Pringles.
Oh, did not know that. I thought it was for like some sort of popcorn.
Wow.
That was just 3 consecutive KOs.
Back to back to back.
Just like the 2004 Boston Red Sox. There's another baseball joke for you. So Lunchables is off stage. Check with a dash attack. Not. It could have been good if he had caught, say, Denti in that with his poor recovery, but unable to. Now Denti with his limit. Wow, PK Fire, he's going to have to burn it. Really smart by Chuky to cover the ledge and hit Denti with that PK Fire. Multi-purpose tool. Okay, cross slash. Got them both in center stage, and really what Blue Team is having a lot of success with here is doing the whole divide and conquer thing where, one brother is always on the other side of the stage, and with these swords, they're getting a lot of ranged and spacing advantages that they normally couldn't do in a 2v2 situation.
Right. Definitely creating all the stage control right now. Ooh. Yeah, the swords are a commanding force.
Especially, again, against characters. Ooh, wow. Really good to scare him off with that forward air. And with a guy like Lunchables, who will do a lot of that fancy movement to stay away, he's still relatively unaccustomed to this game, and so he will kill himself sometimes, especially with a character like Roy.
And we got Ness all alone with all of this rage.
Cross slash will do it. Rage will not save you from a cross slash.
Certainly not.
In fact, it is a detriment.
I would agree.
Yeah. The more you have, the worse it gets.
Yeah, the thing about Ness is a lot of his options that he wanted to take stocks with there would have put him in so much. The animations take so long or put him in so much lag. It'd be really difficult to throw it out and then not immediately die to the partner.
So game 3, I would think not Battlefield or Dreamland. I would think not Lilat because of Luigi. I would think Final Destination, but it is probably banned, which wouldn't leave them to go back to Smashville since there is no DSR.
Is there no DSR?
In this new rule set, I'm pretty sure there isn't.
No, they added back Lilat. So I think
DSR is back.
Yes.
So they would have to go to either Lilat or back to Town and City.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
positive.
they're going to opt for Battlefield.
Pretty positive they added back DSR with the Lilat because they added the extra stage.
Fair enough. Game 3 on Battlefield. Same team composition, same players.
I mean, Chuky certainly enjoys Battlefield. It is Iness's playground. And Luigi can set up for some early kills if he gets some maybe top platform shenanigans with the up B.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier in an earlier match that a lot of those problems do go away in doubles, and I think as long as Chuky can use his character's ability to cover the platforms really well, Chic shouldn't have too many problems. But that's exactly what we're talking about right there, is his poor air mobility.
And another thing I'd like to touch on is the counter pick to Town and City was most likely to get these smaller blast zones, because even though blue team was getting gimped, that'll happen at any percent. Meanwhile, they want to take these stocks from green team, which they are doing right now, but at a little bit of a higher percent than they might want if it was on any other stage of the Battlefield.
Exactly. Now, I think again, we've touched on this already, but what blue team is really doing well is that both of these characters on the green team take a really long time to recover. And so for the 5-10 seconds that one character is off the stage, blue team is there to be comboing the other one on stage, or the other one's off stage like that.
Taking an edge guard.
So Chic going to make his recovery, but he's got to get back a little faster than that to get back to Chucky's aid, which I think has really been the thing. Chic has been very good on his own, but I think really he's been relying a lot on Chuky being there for him, where Chuky can't rely on that as much with Chic as of late.
No, Lunchables missed the reverse. They're potentially not going for reverse, just wanting to ride up the wall so that he wouldn't have to deal with the Cyclone from Luigi, but there was no escape.
Stocks are even. Denti keeping control of center and left of the stage. It's really good to have that much stage in your control. Chuky with the back throw, not going to do it. Denti does have limit, he will recover. Really good to use it to get through the PK Thunderhead.
Oh,
but forward smash evens it up.
You know, when you got invincibility, you can let him rip every once in a while.
And, I mean, you know, Luigi, he's got some pretty big rips.
Oh, yes.
Or should I say pretty big that
sure.
you would let rip.
The forward smash.
Yes.
He chops you.
Up.
Oh.
He's going to make it back.
Yeah, but he certainly doesn't feel good about
way.
it.
He's going to have to hope for big recovery. Once again, blue team finding themselves on share stock first.
That's right. Chic was occupying Denti there so that Chuky could get back to the stage.
Chuky with the PK fire. Could have been really bad for Denti, but able to get out of it. Knows the DI. Cross slash. Going to take down Chuky.
On a back throw at such low percent wasn't going to do much to Roy, but put Ness in a huge animation for Denti to take, capitalize off of. That said, pretty much all of Ness's throws had to take a long time to finish.
Yeah. Gives him the opportunity to charge that. Chuky just able to be in range for that.
And not in time to save Chic from that forward smash.
Once again, it's going to be back to a pretty stingent 1v1 character left to a 2v1. In Ness. Takes a long time to set up all of his stuff, as you said. And with so much of it that comes off of grabs, you wonder how he's going to look to make this comeback. Perhaps, I would hope, with some sort of PK Thunder 2.
If he's able to take one stock, everything's fine and dandy, but the question is how.
Everything's looking more fine and Denti right now. That was a good joke. Chuky with the kill. It's 1v1.
You monster. He got the Nest down air.
Oh!
Every time.
Chuky goes further and further every time.
Just pushing the boundaries of where Ness can recover.
Can we talk about that down air that he got? Because right now, nothing's happening.
Yeah, that down air was nuts.
That down air was Austin levels of crazy. And you never see that move connect.
Not that great of a move.
Yeah, and Denti runs away. Ooh. Neutral B. Chuky DI'd that out, but he's still going to live. Covering it with the forward air. Denti going to run away and charge limit.
Hesitated just enough for Chuky to make it back on stage.
That should be the team name.
Chuky.
Yeah.
Just combined them real quick.
Oh, down air.
That's
wow, it kills.
Yeah, bouncing from that platform in the middle right there. Or the middle height platform, rather. It's really complicated. We have 3 platforms, and the middle one is also the tallest one. But if you consider the middle height, they're like,
Yeah.
there's 2 middles and neither of them are ever what I mean.
No. You're always wrong is what it is.
Pretty much.
I mean,
was
okay,
nuts.
we're going to take another look at this downer. Catching
had-
the drop down jump.
He certainly had invincibility, but Chuky was like, I have one opportunity to make this happen. If he drops down, I got a 1v1 and we're moving. And he took it.
He took it, and he got, so far, the play of the night.
What are the chances? What are the chances that I could take a break? I'm dying. Okay.
And what are the chances I could buy a water from you?
Excellent. Zan is probably not in doubles anymore. I bet if we find him, he would be more than
that's
happy.
a burn.
That is the hard truth.
You got to have more faith in your friend.
How can you not find such a tall man?
We have water.
Do you
We have
see,
voice lubrication. I'm going to take a drink.
do you see Zan? He is actually the tallest person in the venue, and I don't see him at all, which concerns me.
You know what that means? That means he's sitting
dead.
down playing a match. No, he's definitely dead. You're right.
I feel like I'd be able to see his beanie.
Yeah, no, he's probably sitting down or perhaps behind our backdrop. Which reminds me,
Must be hiding.
thank you for tuning in to Tourney Locator for Shockwave 122 featuring doubles ESAM MVD.
Oh, excellent.
Alpharad
Alpharad, the homie, saving my
has
life.
arrived.
I'm going to swap out.
Yeah. You'll learn.
Hello? Oh, you guys got new headsets. These are new.
These are really comfy.
When did you guys get these?
This is...
Near earpads? Same
Oh,
headsets?
are they
Okay,
the same
okay.
headsets?
Yes.
I'm putting my jacket back
Hello,
on. It is
everybody.
cold. Alpharad, you have arrived.
I have. I've been in Texas for